Hey, what's up guys? I'm Michael King, back again with another video. So in today's video I'm going to analyze in GBUSD, but first of all what we're having right here is a downtrend market for the monthly time frame. As you can see, price making series of lower high and lower low. So what I'm going to do for today's video is I'm going to start my analysis from the monthly time frame, and we're going to go all the way down to the 1 hour time frame. So now looking at what price is doing currently in the monthly time frame, you realize that we have this value gap below price level. We also have this value gap above price level. So once now to understand is that this low was violated right here, which shows a continuation of the downtrend. So it means what we are having from this point all the way to this point right here is just a kind of retracement. So now price gets to this value gap right here, and as you can see, price traded lower. However, there's a possibility that price might still want to come up to this higher value gap right here. Another reason why I feel price might want to get to this value gap right is called the fact that we have an order block here, which price haven't traded to yet, as you can see. So I kind of expect price to trade above to this point before price continue the downtrend. So now I've already drawn a line, as you can see, for the value gap we have right here. You can also take note of the order block that is here. Now what I expect to see price do is I want to see price come all the way down to this value gap right here. From the monthly perspective, come down to this value gap right here, then this value gap should push price higher to this right here. So that is what I'm expecting, or what I'm anticipating on the long term, right? Looking at GBUSD. So now we've already have this bias. Now let us see the weekly time frame to see if we can see some other things that we can take note of on GBPUSD. Okay, now this is GBPUSD on the weekly time frame, and as you can see inside the value gap, what do we have? We have an order block right here. So I'm going to make my analysis on the weekly, the daily, and the monthly time frame a little bit faster, so that I can lay more emphasis on the 1 hour time frame, which we're going to be looking at to have an idea of what we're going to expect this week. Now this is an order block right here, as you can see, in between the value gap. When I want to take note of an order block, I look at the body. Let me zoom chat a little bit. Okay, I look at the body, not the wick. This is the wick. I look at the body. So the opening price was what I highlighted when I'm trying to look at an order block, right? So now I've taken off this, and let me straighten the line and probably change the color so that we can know the difference between the value gap lines and the order block line. So let me use probably the color red, that'll be better. Perfect. So now I've taken note of a weekly order block. So it means we have two confluences, that is two things to draw price lower first before we might see price head higher to this value gap on the monthly time frame. We have a monthly value gap right here, then we also have what? A weekly order block. So it means this is a good area to attract price to, an area that price might be interested to head towards, right? Now let's move all the way down to the daily time frame. Now looking at the daily time frame, this is the monthly value gap, this is the weekly order block. So now what will really validate this setup is if we can see price fall down or break this low right here. The moment price can break this low, I expect price to head to this area. So now if you look at what price is doing on the daily time frame, price has been kind of consolidating. However, I'm expecting price to make some move this week, because this is like the second trading week for the month of April. So I kind of expect price to make some move, whether to the downside or to the upside. But if price can validate this low right here, then automatically I feel that price is going to head to this value gap and this order block. However, you can also take note of this daily order block right here, this right here. So maybe I should just quickly mark it out. I'll use the color red. This is a daily order block. If price wants to head higher this week, this might be a level to push price down. Okay, so the order block is at 1.27185. Right, perfect. Now What I'm going to do next is we're going to move to the 4-hour time frame to see if we have any other details to think of. Then I'll move to the 1-hour time frame for more emphasis. Now this is the 4-hour time frame right here. This is the daily order block. You can see price trade a little bit higher, then it went low, then price went higher, sweeping this high. So it means if price can break this low, automatically we have a good setup right here, depending on your trading style. But moving on to the 1-hour time frame, which is my major emphasis right here. So from looking at the 1-hour time frame right here, we have this kind of high right here, which was like a kind of liquidity for waiting for price to sweep. So what we have here is price has automatically sweep this high right here, and look at what price did. Looking at 1-hour time frame, price, okay, you know what, let me just quickly mark that area so that you can see it clearly. We have a high right here, perfect. You can see that price have swept that high. Then what the price did, price break lower. From the 1-hour time frame perspective, we had this low right here and price broke the low. Let's see if I can just quickly note it out for you guys. Okay, let me use maybe the color blue, that'll be better. Perfect. That's 1.26478. So remember what I said earlier. I said I want to see price fall down to that to this area. Let's come back to the daily time frame. I want to see price fall to this area. Remember that what I said. But looking at the 1-hour time frame, the 1-hour time frame is making that move already. But we can't really rely on the 1-hour time frame for these directions. We have to look more at the bigger time frame, that is the 4-hour or the daily time frame, for us to confirm if price is heading to those weekly fair value gap and other block. So now looking at this right here, although we have a setup here in sense that price has swept that high, then price breaks, so a kind of displacement, as you can see, price break lower, then we have this move here, then price went up here, but you can see that we end the week with price trying to head back up. So now this is my kind of bias, what I want to see price do, and I'm looking forward to taking a setup right here. I want to see price head higher to this other block right here. Let me zoom it a little bit. You can see this bullish candle right here. So I want to see price head to this bullish candle. I'll be looking forward to sell right here, and this point and this point are both some form of liquidity for me. I want to see price sweep those two liquidities and head high to this other block right here, then head lower. That's my bias for this week, and that is one of my key trades I'm looking forward for this week. Of course, it's just a financial advice. You don't have to take the trade, and again, it might not be in line with your trading style or in line with your bias, but I've just shared some key areas you should look out for. So let me just quickly do a kind of quick revision of what I've said so far. So from the monthly time frame, I pointed out two areas, which is this high and this low. Then for the weekly area, we are able to find a weekly order block right here. Then for the daily area, we are able to point out this low. Want to see price value this low. If price can value this low, then we are convinced that price is heading for this fair value gap and order block. Then for the 4-hour time frame, there were not really much details actually, but we're able to see that price make this high, this lower high right here, then price went lower, then price went up, sweep this high. Although you might be seeing this as some kind of transition from an uptrend to a downtrend, but from my own perspective, the fact that we still have an order block right here and we have those fair value gap and other blocks below, I will not yet conclude that this is a transition from a downtrend to an uptrend until maybe I see price go above this high right here. So if price can go above this high, I will automatically cancel my previous bias and see that okay, price is making an attempt to head higher and price is not interested in the monthly fair value gap and weekly order block below, right? So for you to be convinced that what we have right now is some kind of uptrend is until this high is broken, not actually this high, because what we have right here might just be some kind of sweep for price to head what lower. Now looking at the 1-hour time frame, we already have a setup already, in the sense that we had a sweep right here, then we have a displacement, that is a break of structure, and we have liquidity point 1 and liquidity point 2. So these are areas that some traders might have take some sell positions and price will go higher to take them out. So I have a valid liquidity point here, 1 and 2. So it means this other block that we have here on the 1 hour time frame is a good area for me to sell GBPUSD. Price might trade to this area maybe Monday, I don't know, maybe Tuesday, but I'm highly looking forward to this trade setup. It's a good setup for my own book. So you can go ahead and trade it with me, it's up to you, but this is just what I'm looking at for this week. So when price gets this area, of course, you must be ready for price to hit your stop loss, because Forex is a business of a probability. So if price to hit this area and maybe price keep heading higher, I will just assume automatically that looks like we're having a kind of uptrend. So I'll look forward to join the buyers. But in the case that price gets to this area and price start heading lower, I'll start looking for a new sell area. So I'll keep on selling until price gets to the weekly fair value gap or the weekly order block. Then I'll move to the sideline and observe to see what price is going to do. So that being said, that is basically all for today's video. If you do enjoy, hit that like button, share to your friends, drop a comment, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.